Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Finally, our politicians are beginning to feel the heat. Obviously, some of them are beginning to see even the future. As it is right now, the youth are tired. Nigerians are getting fed up with the usual propaganda and futuristic promises. When we were growing up, they usually would say the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Up till now, from when we were small till today, we are still the youth, or better still, our elders are now the youth, and I refuse to allow even the youth to become the leaders of tomorrow, and they're still the leaders even till today. We don't even know if by tomorrow they will even release the road or seat of power for youth to emerge. As we speak, the politicians are beginning to see, they're beginning to read the handwriting on the wall. Times are changing, events are happening. Before we go to the newspaper to find out what even the ministers and the politicians are saying, and warning ahead of what may likely happen in Nigeria, especially when it comes to the youth taking over power, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Rotimi Amechi, the Minister of Transportation, says the political elites have wasted the country's resources, depriving the youth of needed development. They should not say that. Nigerian youth are getting angry every day with everything they keep hearing, especially on the media. While speaking in an interview, Amechi said most of the big men have already fled their states for Abuja, which is protected because the president is here. So they are no more in their various states. They're now in Abuja. They now have Abuja houses. He added that, however, someday the young boys we deprived will rise up and chase the government out of Abuja, the seat of power. The minister said, infrastructural development is key to securing the future of the youth. Hence, the Buhari administration's focus on building infrastructure. What the president is saying is, let us create infrastructure. The president would ask how we feel when we get to Cape Town. You will be ashamed being a Nigerian because the political elites have burnt our resources and not able to put infrastructures on ground. When you say political elite, who are they? Who are they? It's still the same you people and you. Let's continue with the news. Further. The only thing you will hear of Nigeria is that you should come to Abuja, that it is a fine city. But Abuja does not feed anybody. If we are not careful, we'll be chased out of Abuja, Amechi said. In the past, when I was the speaker and later governor, I said, we would wake up one day and the young boys we deprive would chase us out of town. How many big men are still living in their states? They have all run away. Everybody is here in Abuja, which is protected because the president is here. One day, the boys will be courageous and we will be on the run again. If we don't follow what the president is saying by not allowing diversifying the economy, but also putting the necessary infrastructures in place, there will be no need to stay together as Nigerians. So, commenting on the legacies he will leave behind, Amechi said, unlike previous government, no one can openly steal money in Buhari's administration. Akoko, can you openly take money in this government? In the past government, what happened? This is political talk. You can take money in the streets. Corruption was so pervasive that nobody was talking about it. So nobody's talking about corruption now again. He said, it was not hidden that people completely and openly displayed their wealth. Even till now, they're still displaying their wealth, Oga. They did not have a carpentry shop, but they were billionaires. They did not hide it. But here, if you are stealing, it is done quietly. I'm not saying it is good, though. It is a sin punishable by everything, both by God and by law. Asked what his plans are after 2023. He said, I will sleep. After which he said he will obtain a PhD and go into teaching. See, this thing we are saying, it looks like story. I'm glad the likes of Rotimi Amechi, a minister in this dispensation, a one-time governor, and a senator, a minister, senator, one-time governor of Rivers State, is beginning to see the picture. It's playing out. He said something, and I could still remember some time ago when Governor Hope Uzodinma, at the beginning when he was inaugurated into Imo State. There was a time Uzodinma had to leave Imo State to just rest his head a little in Abuja because Imo was really tensed before he came back. And some of the times you see some of these governors at some point in time, some senators, they like that the Abuja house more than the state house because the state house is always not so secured. Some of these guys they call our youth now miscreants. So some of these miscreants will just move up. You will call them miscreants because they don't have jobs. They don't have source of living. They don't have livelihood. There's no security. They can't even go to farm to go and farm. They can't go to farm to go and plant, harvest their cassava. Even when they plant the cassava, Fulani herdsmen are not even allowing them to harvest it. There are no jobs. People are being laid off every day. Small and medium scale businesses are folding every day because of the level of inflation. The quality of money have depreciated. The quality of naira have depreciated. What money can buy have depreciated. You can hold 1,000 naira. Before now, 1,000 naira will cook a lovely lunch. At least with correct eba, swallow, and nice okra soup, very fresh. Maybe with fresh fish here and there. But now you can't even buy what you used to. In fact, you can't even buy you breakfast. With 1,000 naira, you will struggle to feed a family. And all this are still happening to the same Nigerian youth. No job, nothing. The roads are bad, no security. Everything is just on standstill. But yet we keep hearing they have borrowed this money. We don't know what they use the money for. One day, this youth will look up and say, no more. They will realize that power belongs to them. And just like Rotimi Amechi has rightly said, he said there was a time in the same town, the same city. Now, some of these politicians are more comfortable going to stay in Abuja because it's more secure, because their state are not as secured as it ought to be. Every day, the anger is brewing. Every day, the youth are seeing their future. It looks bleak because there's no change happening that will encourage them. We are not saying this to incite anybody. We are saying this to face the harsh reality. Our politicians need to sit up and sit tight and begin to change the narrative as quickly as possible. We need good jobs, we need good roads, we need pipe-bomb water, we need housing and many housing facilities in an affordable rate. And above all, we need security. Low and medium scale businesses need to boom. They need to be able to open shop and know that somebody will buy from them. Inflation needs to work. They should work on inflation. So that when you have 1 naira, your 1 naira can buy you something. You are sure of the quality of what it can buy. It may not be anything to those who have so much billions, who have siphoned through corruption, have stolen so much. So it may not be anything to them, but it's so much for a common man on the street of Nigeria. And if you push him to the wall, oh my God, what I dread the most is anarchy. Do not push this youth to discover that what is like. There's this general saying that he that is down need fear no fall. He's already down. He doesn't have anything to lose. Please don't let them realize they have nothing to lose. Change the narrative